So we've got blood cells floating through here, chylomicrons floating through there, delivering their stuff. How do they deliver stuff to this tissue? Well,
Not the fusion of the
no, there's some molecular recognition going on here. Let's say this is the lining of the capillary. This is the epithelial cells that make the vessel itself. And these cells on their surface have lipase molecules. But they're not buried in the membrane. They're attached to a long carbohydrate chain. So it's like a fishing line that they throw out there with a lipase at the end. It's flexible. These are just polysaccharide chains, not doing anything for energy purposes. They're just there as a long rope, basically. Covalently attached to that is the lipase molecule. And the lipase has a binding site, a catalytic site. It also has another site that binds to this protein that's found in chylomicrons, the C2, the ApoC2 protein, one we just saw right here, this green guy. Lipase has a binding site for that. And the lipase is attached to this long rope hanging off the cell membrane. And so you get a molecular recognition event that essentially grabs onto the chylomicron, the lipase, through molecular recognition binding, holds it. And not only does it attach to it, when those two get together like that, it enzymatically activates the lipase. So the lipase, when the C2 protein docks here, this is sort of the allosteric site, it activates the lipase over here, catalytic site. So the lipase again gets busy chomping on the triacylglycerols, and right outside the cell it's generating free fatty acids that can be picked up by the cell. I just said all that. So now, either by breaking down our own stores of fat or by breaking down dietary fat, we've arrived at a situation where fatty acids have been delivered to a cell. Let's talk about how we break it down for energy. It involves this core pathway of beta oxidation. It's a mitochondrial process. So this is occurring in the matrix of the mitochondria right next to the Krebs cycle enzymes. They're all floating up around together in the same mix. So our first job is to get a delivered fatty acid to the mitochondrion, and then we'll break it down by this beta oxidation. We'll see why it's called that. We oxidize the carbon, the beta carbon, we'll point that out. And we break off 2 carbon units in the form of acetyl-CoA.